Hello and welcome to Fuzzpatch RC, round 3. This is the third week of racing at Outlaw RC. I'm Fuzz. I drive the gold car on the left. It's gold, purple. And my son Patch, he drives the white car on the right. And we went to Outlaw RC this weekend, and there was a total of 9 racers there for a novice class. They had 4 racers in one heat and 5 in the other, and I forgot to push the record for any of the heats, so I didn't record any of those. I'm disappointed because I really wanted to catch that third one, and my second one was my best, as you'll see in a minute. And then in the main, I had the camera facing too far up, so it wasn't pointing down towards the track where I needed it to face for the front line stretch, so you can't see the cars passing the start-finish line, which is in the bottom right-hand corner of the track this time. But, well, I'll show you how we went this time, and I did something special to how we record the mains as well. I put all 7 of the racers on there. We had 2 bump ups, and 5 people qualified for the A and 2 bumped into it. And, well, let's see how they all went. Okay, for the results on round 1, Novice Outlaw RC, November 3rd. We had Connor set the pace at 20 laps and 5 minutes and 13 seconds. And he had a fairly consistent run there with only 2 or 3 crashes. I was pretty good there with about 4 or 5 crashes, about a lap down from him, and you can see everybody's charts along there. Slash had one incident where I guess he was off the track for a little bit or something, because he's got 40 seconds there for a lap. And yeah, that's round 1. Okay, so we're into round 2. Round 2 saw me getting the highest lap, I think, on that one, although I didn't quite catch up to speedy Connor. I only crashed twice. Connor crashed a couple times, which I think knocked him out of it. It looks like he crashed 3, 4 times actually, and a rough start for him. I had a fairly clean start, and kind of a rushed finish. Patrick did really well on that one too. He qualified his qualifying race on this round on 20 laps. He was pretty consistent throughout that race, actually, with only a couple of, looks like 1 or 2 mild crashes and a little bit of a rough finish there. Slash had a rough time in the middle of the race there with a bunch of highs and lows. As you can see on the split times on the left side, each of us took over the lead for a little bit. Slash had a good start, and then he kind of started to crash a little bit. Patrick took over the lead, and then I slipped in there. I had to catch up from that first or second lap. I crashed, I guess, and it took me that long to catch up to those 2 speedy guys. Connor walked away with his. Looks like Ronnie gave him a little bit of run at the beginning of the race there. And yeah, that's it for round 2. So here we are into the 3rd round. And in the 3rd round, Connor saw his best race of the day. He managed to do a 21 lapper and almost made it up into the 22s. Him and I had a good battle there for a few laps where I took over for a bit, and then after he spilled, and then he took over until I spilled, I guess, and he had a very consistent run. He almost lapped me there. Also on there was the other track. We had Ronnie taking over the lead on that one. Looks like he had quite a number of crashes and stuff. And, well, the interesting thing about the race that's coming up that I'm going to be showing you guys is that in this race we've got 3 parents and 4 kids. After this result, you're going to see that Connor is in the race, and his dad isn't racing buggy yet. I'm hoping that he does soon. Myself and Patch, that's Fuzz and Patch. We also have Jason and Slash. Jason is Slash's dad. And then we also have RJ and Ronnie. Ronnie is RJ's dad. So we have 4 parent kind of battles with the kids. Not really, though, because the kids kind of take over from each one of the dads and they beat their dads. But we had some good races. Well, except for me. Well, I guess I'm the exception on that little rule, but that's because I got to give Patch a hard time. But we'll get to see now. Let's go on and watch how the races go for that main event. Sorry about the angle that the camera's going to be on. It's pointing a little too high, and I wish I had it further down, especially on that start, because there was a couple of incidents on that very first corner. They should have probably had a restart from what I understand it, but, well, it goes a pretty good race after that. other than the fact that, well, you'll see the results. It'll be a very surprising finish. Got a really good surprise in there, kind of an upset, a little bit of a disturbance in the force, as you would for some of the things, but pretty good run. Hopefully next week we'll get all these people in the same thing and everybody gets a second chance at this, and maybe so we'll have a completely different turnout and a bunch of people will end up, you know, really lapping me and stuff. Thanks.
Lesson 5. Keep it clean. I don't think anybody needs help in this class to crash into the stage, so. Caution on the straight.
Nice and smooth, Connor, nice and smooth.
Jason, Slash, Connor, Buzz, RJ, Pat, and Ronnie. Rockin' Ronnie. Buzz and Connor, that's a good battle there.
You got this, Connor, come on.
Gold or bronze associated.
Sorry.
The white and orange TLR. Oh, help the middle, thank you. That was Slash upside down. So let's see where it drops him down. He's second place. 1 minute in, 4 to go. We got Jason, Buzz up to 2, Connor, RJ, Slash, Patch, and Ronnie. See? RJ, you're getting it right, man. Oh, mistake from Buzz.
Ah!
It's full giver time.
Full giver time.
Johnny wins, so I beat up the wall.
1:30 in, 3.5 to go. Jason, Buzz. Still in second. Connor in third. RJ, Slash. Oh no, Slash to 4. RJ to 5. Pat and Ronnie.
Jason's in the lead?
Doing good, guys. Doing good. Oh, up before the tabletop.
Sorry.
Oh! Connor upside down. Gives Buzz some breathing room. Does it give RJ a chance now? Our bump up RJ, he's up in 4. He's up to 2 now. Oh, be patient there, Connor.
You got this, Connor, come on.
It's Buzz and RJ. So that's Buzz across the line, your gold car. RJ. Looks like the blue and orange shell colors. Is it shell? Your bump spot, RJ, up to 2.
Make him work it.
So, 1:30 left. It's Buzz, RJ, Connor. Slash, Jason, and Ronnie. Good job, guys. Where's Buzz in gold? Here he is, coming across the line. 4 seconds back is Ronnie coming across the line now. Oh, Connor's on him. Connor 1 corner behind RJ now. That's your blue and orange and your white and orange. Battling it out. Oh. Slash, just be careful. That was your 3rd place car. So your leader is all gold.
It's purple, actually.
Is that what color it is? Jewish Racing gold?
Purple gold.
Cool.
Nice pass.
Okay, Connor, that's your leader.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hold me off.
7 seconds left.
Or do that. That's fine. Sorry. That's the tone, isn't
Good
it?
job, RJ. You got caught, I think. Yep, just waiting on catch. Here it is. Buzz, RJ, Connor. Pat,
Good job, but
Ronnie,
I don't know what happened, man.
Good job,
I don't know
guys.
either.
Oh,
I just kept wrecking
Buzz
and
takes
wrecking
home
and
win
wrecking
for
and wrecking.
725.
it's okay. Good, did good.
And here we are, on to the final results. I managed to take off the victory on that one, squeaking through to beat RJ and Connor. Connor had a little rough couple of laps there, it looks like. 2 or 3, after he lost sight of me a little bit, it looks like he crashed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, put him down a lap from me. RJ was a surprise in there. He came into second place from being a bump up, which was really good. He got 1, 2, 3 crashes, and other than that, we had a pretty good races. He was trying his hardest to chase me down. Patch did surprisingly well there too. He only had a couple of crashes as well, and well, he pulled into a 4th place from 3rd start. That's not bad. And well, the rest of them speak for themselves. We had a couple of incidents with the start line very at the beginning, because they didn't have the minimum lap time set for 7 seconds for the first lap. So when we all started behind the lineup, well, Slash and Jason got hung up, I guess, and didn't make it across before the cutoff. And the cutoff was set at 3 seconds instead of 7 seconds. So they took a little longer than 3 seconds to get to that start-finish line, and they got their first lap in before anybody else had gone halfway around the track. So that's why on this little information thing here, I tagged them on the right-hand side there and put little X's to say that first lap doesn't count. Same with the little chart thing. The whole thing has to skew down for theirs. And then I put a -1 on each of their laps on there. It's unfortunate because Slash is normally really, really good. He just, well, he's having a rough time, I guess, getting his car under control or something. Or he had a couple of really bad laps at the beginning and just couldn't make it up. But, well, it was a good race other than that. We all did really well. I'm looking forward to next week and having Connor beat me, RJ beat me, and hopefully Patch beat me. And, well, of course, Slash will probably beat me next week as well. And then it'll be just us dads pulling up the rear trying to figure out which one of us wants to come in 5th or something on that race. Let's look at next week and see how everything goes.